Today, we're sharing with you an American's perspective in Mexico.
Now, there are some things that the American mind just cannot comprehend.
It looks like a garden. We don't want this video to be taken in the wrong way. We're just simply giving our experience.
And we're not saying that one's right or one's wrong.
More of a cultural shock factor for us. And we think it's fun to share. We're Jason and Aubrey. We are born in America, born and raised, and we travel to learn and explore other cultures as a way to understand life more.
We're on the Pan American Highway. We started in Alaska, we've done parts of the US, and now we're in mainland Mexico.
We're in a town called San Pancho, and we've been here for a while now because we absolutely love it here.
It gives us a chance to look around and really intake what's going on in our surroundings and immerse ourselves with the locals.
Be it a first-timer, navigating a new country as a foreigner comes with some eye-opening moments, challenges, and a whole lot of fun. When we walk around together and drive around, we find ourselves pointing out the anomalies that stand out, some things we aren't used to.
There's one thing you can't help but notice here, and that's the fact that beer is water. And when I say that, I mean everybody just drinks beer. You don't see them walking around with water bottles. Everybody's got a beer in their hand starting at about 11 a.m. And then it goes all night, I guess. But that's their form of water.
Yeah, even in the guys that look like they're working and they're on their work trucks, they have the beer in their hand. And if it's not beer, then it's Coca-Cola. Coke is life here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see the Coke truck pass by 5 times a day, I bet, restocking the stores.
Yeah.
Another thing is the driving age. I don't know if there is one. We see 9 and 10-year-olds riding motorcycles, four-wheelers, driving side-by-sides, golf carts, right down the road through the middle of town, and no one's even turning a head to it. It's like it's normal. I've seen a kid riding the four-wheeler with his dad on the back. The kid was 5, the dad was old, but you know, he allowed the kid to drive and he just was sitting back.
Oh my God. Since we're talking about vehicles, you cannot fill your own gas here. You can't even clean off your own window here. They're gonna do it for you. Unless you go to the lake.
He got the floor mats out. He's doing the floor mats and everything.
That's awesome.
Whenever you pull up to the pump, they're sitting there waiting. They have that nozzle off the pump before you're even out of the vehicle. One thing that you do want to pay attention though, and they're actually very good at pointing it out to you if they're a good station, is they show you that the pump is zeroed out, that there's no dollars, no cents, and no liters registered on the meter. And if you don't watch for that, you could fall victim to a scam where they'll start it out with 200 pesos or, you know, an amount already on there, and they'll start pumping. And you're stuck paying. If you don't check, you're gonna pay.
Mm-hmm. We do believe that you're not able to fill your own gas here because they work on tips, and also it creates jobs for the community here.
Speaking of things you can't do, laundry. You can't do your laundry even if you wanted to. There is not a coin-operated laundromat probably in the whole country of Mexico, which is a bonus.
Don't quote us on that.
Yeah, don't.
But maybe.
We haven't seen one, but we don't want to find one because now that we've found the laundry service, I am in heaven, because you just take your dirties, you drop them off, they weigh them, they tell you when to come back and pick them up, and you come back and it's clean It smells fresh, and it's folded.
They folded Jay's underwear.
And
I don't even do that.
They matched my socks too, which we don't do that either. We just throw them in the pile and you sort them out when you gotta wear them.
Hassan. That's so funny. Look at that. Folded undies at your service. All our sheets. That's if it's even open. Closed. Cerrado. Closed. Walked all that way for nothing.
Got the laundry. Got the water bottle.
Things around here, they're not always open. Some days they take off randomly. It's not really a set schedule for everything. It's really laid back. I like it.
Yeah. I'm good with it. They deserve a day off because they're in there with the dryers running.
Yeah, and this heat.
Sweating bullets.
Mm-hmm. Sweat box for sure.
Yeah. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
We're doing it right here in the van. Right here. This probably feels like what they're feeling like.
People pay for this experience.
All right. Let's take this conversation to the grocery store. Now the eggs are just on the shelf. And the creamer is just on the shelf. And the M&Ms, they're in the fridge. And the Little Debbie's, they're in the fridge.
That seems a little bit backwards.
It's a shock to us because it's different. Because, I mean, there's no air conditioning, so...
The store is nice and warm. And the thing that they got to cool it off is a fan on the floor or a ceiling fan blowing over the door. And that's it.
Yeah, so we've been getting our eggs. We have our own carton that we bring there. We haven't gotten sick. It's been fine. So I almost wonder now, why do Americans put their eggs in the fridge? I don't know.
I know that farm fresh eggs, you don't have to refrigerate. If you have a chicken on a farm, you can just collect those things and leave them out on the counter. So maybe we're getting farm fresh eggs.
Maybe we're getting farm fresh eggs.
They might be better actually than the ones in the US.
Yeah.
And the produce doesn't last very long either. And I think that is in part because of it just sitting out in the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, one time we got milk a couple days ago. Opened that thing up and it was sour.
It was bad right out of the gate. We didn't even think twice about it. We just took it to the trash.
Yeah, so then we weren't sure. We're like, should we buy another one or not? Because we have this cereal in here we need to eat. And so we gambled it again, went and got another one, and it was fresh.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it's part of it, and, you know, it works.
Yeah, it does.
It somehow works.
You learn to shop a little different down here. So, I guess you can just buy the salchichas individually. Because the bag's open, you just grab one with your dirty hands and put it in your mouth. And so we've learned that, I mean, the store is a short walk away. So we just walk down to the store every 2 days and get enough produce for a couple of days, and that works great.
Yeah. It's actually hard to find meat at the grocery store. And when you do buy it, they just weigh it up and stick it in like a little wet bag. That's the chicken. And the eggs. Okay.
So you kind of just, you know, do your little pinchers, carry it all the way back, and throw it in the fridge.
Yeah, again, we still have not gotten sick yet. Knock on wood. But
it's hard to find AC down here. The one place that you're sure to find it is the pharmacy.
Yeah. If you're looking for antidepressants, they've got it.
If you're looking for Viagra, they got it. No prescription needed. You
no prescription needed.
Walk on in there, tell them what problem you're having, and they'll set you up.
And it's open all day, every day. There's plenty of them. You can get blood pressure medication. Pretty much anything you can think of that you want to get, they have it.
Anything that you would go to the doctor for.
Yeah.
You just bypass the doctor, go to the pharmacy, he tells you what you need,
or she,
and they give it to you right there, and for a fraction of the cost.
Yes. Another side note on the grocery store, they have all the junk food there, like the cookies, the chips, you know, all the things that we're used to seeing. But what was unique is the labels have a black stop sign showing you how much that there's too much sugar in there, there's too much sodium, and excessive fat. All on these black stop sign labels, which really catch your eye, and you're thinking, do I really want to buy that? Do I really want to consume this? And I think it's great. I think America should take that on and put that on the labels, because it's more eye-opening to see that. I like that tactic.
I got a question. Do you think the black stop sign actually stops people from getting it?
I don't know. I think when you're new to it, it does. When I first saw it, it made me question my choices.
All the good stuff.
Yeah,
has
that
the
tells
black
you what we're
stop sign.
buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're buying all the stop signs.
Yeah. You can't help but notice that the dogs, cats, and the chickens and horses all run free here. Look at this.
I know, it's just random. Are they tied together?
All right. We named this rooster Foghorn Leghorn. If you're old enough to know who that is, leave a comment.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Aubrey already confessed she doesn't know who it is. I'm really showing my age here. You'll see a dog with a collar, and that means that most likely someone owns it. A lot of the dogs don't have collars, and I think they're owned too, but everybody's just free for all.
Yeah. We had this one dog. His name's Hasito. He came and stayed with us for the whole day. He was sitting right outside the rig. You got this dog right here that walked home with us, and now he won't leave. I don't know why he likes us.
He just followed us home from town.
Yeah.
We were walking. We didn't even talk to him or anything. He just selected us and followed us back to the RV. And he was here to stay all day.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a really good dog.
Yeah.
He was very attentive. As soon as we saw his name on his collar, man, he responded really good to that.
Mm-hmm. So Hasito stayed long enough for helping us fill the water in the rig. And we've been filling off the tap at the court right here, because you can't find any spots in town here to fill an RV or a van.
So I fill 1 gallon at a time. Hasito was right there on my heels, all the way over there. I'd fill the jug. It would take a while. He would lay down right next to the curb, wait for me. As soon as I was full, he was right on my heels coming back. He was a really good dog.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a common thing for the dogs to take on people here, even for the day. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like having a dog, but yet not having a dog, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it was nice.
All the animals feel free here. Also, there's a lot of freedom for the people, at least in our eyes. It's like whatever your shtick is, you can do it. You can have a food cart. You can sell your jewelry. You can just set up a table and sell whatever it is that you make. Clothing. You can have just a box of brownies. We found this lady that we're in love with her brownies, and she walks around, and that's how she makes her living. You don't need to have any certifications or anything. You just find out what you love, you go out there and you do it.
Right. No resale permit,
Mm-hmm.
no health department inspection. Just find your spot and sell whatever you want.
Everybody helping everybody in a way, and you're doing something that you enjoy doing. They seem to all enjoy their things.
Yeah, I think it's great. They get to set their own schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they only want to work in the middle of the day, so they sell lunch. Maybe they want to work at night, so they sell dinner.
Yeah. A thing you see a lot is trucks. People selling stuff out of the back of their trucks. If we had a truck, I would I don't know what I'd put in the back, but I'd try to get creative. We've seen a mango truck and even
a pineapple truck.
A pineapple truck.
Full.
Yes.
That thing was sagging. Yeah, they don't just put like a half a bed full of fruit. It's like up to the cab height. No one cares.
Yep, nobody cares, but we cared. So we got some pineapple.
Yeah, you listen for the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
And that's how you know what they're selling.
Comes around all day.
Yep.
So we got one pineapple. Not just one pineapple, and not just two pineapples. We got 3 pineapples. Don't turn that upside down.
Why
You gotta
not?
hold it upright.
We're gonna cut in here real quick because we want to give a shout out to our newest Patreon, David M, for watching all the way from New Jersey.
Thanks for watching these crazy videos. I still can't believe anybody even watches these, so thank you.
You never know what you're gonna get with us. One week it might be a foot clinic. The next week we might be getting pulled over and arrested in Mexico.
But one thing will always stay the same. We are headed towards Argentina and we are gonna make it. We are gonna make it there.
We will make
Blood,
it.
sweat, and tears, we're gonna make it. And laughter. Quick shout out too. Another quick shout out to Tim H from Pennsylvania for still hanging in there with us. You guys rock. Oh. Oh, it smells so good. Contrasting this with what in America, you'll get a pineapple and it's green. We've already tried these, and so that's why we bought 3. Because, ooh, that hurt.
Oh. Sorry.
These things hurt.
Yeah, they're sharp.
We've already had the pineapple. It is so dang good. It's so yellow. And so we bought 3 because we just had to have more.
3, and it was 50 pesos, so about $1 a piece.
Yeah. That smells so good.
I want some.
Me too.
There's one thing you'll never get used to, and that's the burning of the garbage.
Yeah.
They do have a trash pickup service here, but maybe not everyone can afford it. I don't know if it costs money, or maybe it's just out of habit. They've always burned their garbage, and that's just how they continue to live. But it doesn't matter what time of day, where you're at, you'll just get a whiff of burnt plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to deal with it, or it's hard to overcome it because we're just not used to it. In America, you're not burning your own garbage.
Yeah, it's been hard to sleep in the rig, in the van at night, because we have the 2 windows on the side, like right at your head, and it's so hot, so you need to have the windows open. And that seems to be the time that they choose to burn the garbage, and it's just smoldering, so you're just getting, it's almost like, it reminds me of the California wildfires. Because it's just so much burning smoke smell.
It's worse than wildfires because
Yeah.
it's straight plastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I smell. It's just burnt plastic.
That's true. Yeah, so in America we have some sort of a better
I don't know if it's better or
thing
not.
set up. I
but
don't know.
We do have a trash service there. It may or may not work. I'm not saying one's right or one's wrong. It's just hard to overcome that burning plastic sensation.
Mm-hmm. Especially when there's no wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the obvious things is they use pesos here, and they're not really stuck on using cards, credit cards. And America is credit card crazy. They almost don't even accept cash in America anymore.
It's very much the opposite.
Yeah.
America's trying to go cashless, and here in Mexico, you can't find a place to really pay with a card unless it's a big establishment.
Or a big tourist section.
The only thing I've really paid for with a card is gas.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, they just want cash. And right now, the currency exchange rate is 17 to 1. 17 pesos, $1. It's been better, and it's
been better.
It's been worse, but that's what we're working with. So what's been unique to you when traveling in a foreign country? What stands out the most in your mind? We love to know. We love to hear different perspectives.
Here's our takeaway from everything we've shared. Keep curiosity. Stay curious about things you don't know, and stay open to new ways of life. You can only grow if you keep learning.
Well said.
Thanks for watching our videos. ¿Cómo se dice gracias en inglés?
Thank you.
Sí.
Es muy bien. So what'd you say?
No. No. No.
We don't play that game.
No, we don't play that game.
No.
We don't want this video to be taken in an... I can't say that. It sounds like a tongue twister. We don't want this video to be taken in a negative... Don't drink, don't smoke, don't take any meds.
It's there if we want it.
It's there for whoever needs it.
All right. That was cute.
That was cute.
Yeah.
It's like, bam.
Okay. Bam.
What am I saying? I swear, every time we turn this thing on, there's a motorcycle, there's a big rig, and the sound just goes.
There's the speaker truck driving by. Okay, we're good now.
There it is. Now, this, did you already say now? First off, it's another scorcher of a day. It is so hot. My back is dripping with sweat right now.
They're sweaty.
No, we're not going to say that. We're not saying that. You know, the cookies and the chips and all the junk food. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. We got the chickens, we got the kids, we got everything.
We got the neighbor talking.
Yeah, the neighbor's talking.
That's a no shower today. Check out this safety feature. We got the water, and then we got the live wires with the super safe wire splice. That's Mexico.